Welcome back to the Metronome Madness League. It is round number 6, and we have the Flaming Freak Shows going up against the Heavenly Heatrans. The Heatrans get to start off the match with their Bellsprout as a Draining Kiss hits the Snubble. Not for a whole lot of damage there, and Snubble will go for a Bug Buzz. Not a bad move. Does about maybe a quarter of Bellsprout's health there. And Bellsprout looks to retaliate, this time with a Cross Poison that is super effective. Good move. It puts Snubble in the yellow. And Snubble gonna go for the low kick. Not very effective. Snubble not focusing on the best moves against this Bellsprout here, as Bellsprout goes for the Rock Polish. Wasted turn. It was already faster. Making itself even faster won't actually help it at all. There goes the Snipe Shot. Another not very effective move, but does get Bellsprout in that yellow zone. So it's about an even match so far. Here comes Bellsprout again, this time with a defense crawl. Setting up right now. Gotta wonder why. We'll see if the defense boost will help it as Snubble celebrates. Oh my goodness. We've seen celebrations happen before throughout our season, and usually it doesn't go so well for the person celebrating. There goes the Esper Wing. Snubble on 23 HP, not looking good. Snubble gonna go for the Whirlpool though, which wouldn't be very effective, and it misses. So Bellsprout gets another chance to attack, as it will go for the Magnetic Flux. That's going to fail. Unfortunate for the Bellsprout. There goes Snubble. And Snubble goes for a Water Pledge, another not very effective water move. Snubble's just not making smart choices here. Bellsprout this time going for an Ember. The Ember does not knock out the Snubble, gets it down to 7 HP. But Snubble goes for that Sword Stance, raising his attack stat. Maybe a little too late at this point, as 7 HP is probably going to be knocked out soon. Bellsprout going for a Blizzard, and that would do it, but it misses. Snubble gets to survive one more turn, and this time it goes for an Ice Spinner. That will be super effective, and Bellsprout actually goes down. So I might need to stand corrected here, as Snubble did celebrate, and it was able to win that part of the match. Of course, the Heatrans will send out their Rookity, a nerve, stopping the other team from using berries. Rookity going to be able to go first. Starts with a Burn Up. It is not a fire type, so that will fail. And Snubble goes for an Ally Switch. If this was round 5 and a double battle, that would have worked, but we have moved on from that and it's back to single battles. So that fails. There goes the Spin Out. That is super effective, and a crit, which I am sure the Rookity did not need to do, but a little overkill will not hurt you as it knocks out the Snubble. And Combi will come out onto the field for the Freak Shows. Here we go, Combi. Combi going for the Alluring Voice. Alluring Voice doing a little bit of damage. Infestation coming from that Rookity. Not very effective, but will have that damage done at the end of every turn. So if that helps them out at any point, as Combi goes for the Magnet Rise, and that's a wasted turn, as already was a flying type, so did not need that. Rookity goes for the Role Play. So Rookity getting rid of his Unnerve ability and giving itself Hustle, which could come in handy. Here comes Combi again. This time Combi is going to go for the Guard Split, sharing his defenses with the Rookity. Rookity now going to go for the Volt Tackle after the Hustle. I think that, oh my gosh. Combi is taken out immediately. Was super effective, of course, and Rookity, what a good move. It was damaged by the recoil though, as the Wacky comes out for the Freak Shows. Wacky's Grassy Surge will put up a grassy terrain on the field, and it will make use of its Grassy Seed in order to boost its defenses. And there goes the terrestrialization for Thwacky, and it's going to turn itself into the grass type. So a lot of grass going on here for the Freak Shows. So that's a grass type Thwacky on the grassy terrain. And it will start off by using a Leer. So it's going to lower Rookity's defenses there. It's Rookity goes for Spore. That will fail against the grass type. Not the best move to try and use. And Thwackey goes again. This time Thwackey goes for the Tar Shot. Interesting. Going to slow down Rookity. Also making it weak against fire type moves. Rookity going for the Milk Drink. Not a bad idea. So the Heatran's going to heal up their Rookity, giving it a little bit more chance to whittle down Thwacky's HP. See if it can do it. As Thwackey goes for, the Temper Flare, which is now super effective, makes it a one-hit KO against the Rookity. That was a good combination by the Thwackey as he used Tar Shot and then the Temper Flare right afterwards. Good move. Here comes the Magcargo for the Heatrans. And there we go. Magcargo's going to Terrastallize, turning itself into a fighting type. Last two Pokemon for these two teams. Thwackey gets to go first. Goes for a Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam hits. Pops the air balloon that Magcargo was holding. And it goes for the Confuse Ray. So Thwackey will be confused, potentially hitting itself in confusion. So Magcargo gets his HP restored by the grassy terrain. And here it goes again, this time with the Bolt Strike. Not very effective against the grass type Pokemon, barely doing any damage to that HP. Plus, the grassy terrain will bring it almost back up to full health. Here we go. Thwackey is confused and it hits itself in confusion, doing a little bit of damage, giving Magcargo another free turn to attack. Magcargo going for the Sandsear Storm, which is not very effective. Only chipping away at that Thwackey. Better moves need to be chosen by the Magcargo if it really wants to take it out. And Thwackey hits itself 2 times in a row. Cannot get through that confusion. There goes Magcargo with the Psy Strike. Psy Strike putting Thwackey in the yellow. Confused still, and Thwackey doesn't break through. It hits itself for 3 times in a row. They're not getting that RNG. It is not working out for them as Magcargo goes again, this time with the Metal Sound, lowering that special defense on Thwackey. Fire type move at the moment would be great as Thwackey finally breaks out of that confusion, and it goes for a Conversion 2. That will fail because they are Terrastallize, and you cannot change your type at that point as Magcargo sets up a Sunny Day. That can spell danger for the Thwackey because a fire type move in the sun would be detrimental. There goes Thwackey now though, and it goes for a fire type move of its own, which is not resisted, but still barely does any damage as Magcargo goes for the Leaf Blade, the wrong kind of move to use. It's not very effective, and Thwackey takes that with ease. Here comes Thwackey. This time a Wing Attack, super effective against the fighting type Magcargo, and Magcargo's in the red. Not looking good for the Heatrans at this point. Magcargo goes for that low kick. It is a stab fighting type move, but Thwackey holds on with 3 HP. It was a crit as well. Hanging on with 3 HP, the Thwackey goes for the Powder Snow. Magcargo is not taken out by that. It is down to the wire for these two Pokemon as Magcargo goes for the Healing Wish. That is going to fail. It will not get a wish. And Thwackey now goes for the Draco Meteor. That's overkill, but Magcargo will go down, and they were so close. But the Heatrans will lose once again. They are 1-5 on the season, not looking great, and their playoff hopes are looking slim. If you enjoyed that battle, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more of the Metronome Madness League, and I will see you in the next one.